Triggered people shoot shots. Now, everyone is receptive of the truth, and the majority of people in this world, in this society, hates it. We are actively living in the biblical age of offense that was prophesied to happen. The truth offends even if given with love, and lies and evil is praised. But when we speak the truth with love, it protects us when the irritated backlash of the others rejecting it comes forth. So what we have to understand is it's not that person that is offended, it's that demon within that person that is guarding that offense. That stronghold is what is offended and is ready to attack you, not the person, but the stronghold within the person that is being barricaded, protected by the demon that has been there since probably generational or something that they allowed in. That's another reason why it is so important for us not to respond back to that person in the flesh, because it is that irritated stronghold within them that is responding to you. So we keep our responses in the spirit, because the spirit is the only way to even to cast anything out, to speak the truth to anything. Because if you go on the level of that response, which is a demonic response, then now you are in that territory. You're in their stomping ground, and you took a fixed fight to a kid game. So you have to stay out of the shallow end and stay in the spirit. And when people respond back, it reveals where they are bound. You just have to listen. You have to listen to the words they use. You have to listen to what they say. And you can hear where they are bound. We also have to pay attention and discern if they are receiving or not. A lot of people are not receiving. That's why I say trigger people shoot shots. And a lot of people do not want to break away from their stronghold because they have to come into admittance with a lot of things. And a lot of people don't want to admit nothing. So that's going to tell you if that is who you were supposed to talk to. Maybe you were just supposed to plant something. Maybe you were supposed to water something else. And you will see the ones that keep coming back for more watering because they're growing. So you have to have that discernment on things. And everything is to edify the church. It's edification of the church. Until we get to the ultimate level of paradise. And when you start operating your life as a willing vessel for Yahuwah to use for his kingdom, he will send people in your path that need to have an encounter with him through you. But you have to be a willing vessel. You have to go through all of this stuff to get it out. You have to get the logs out of your eyes. So therefore, when he sent people in your path, you can help them see the speck in theirs. Let me read something to y'all that I wrote, but it came as about lesson of what I used to do as well, and how I know firsthand that this is what needs to be done, okay? Okay. We do not have to veer off of our path to help them, and if we find ourselves giving excuses to do so, it's because we want to, which reveals that we are still bound in that area and in need of more deliverance in that department. With recognizing that, we have to ask Yahuwah to search our hearts and reveal to us the hook that needs to be released to attain total freedom. A lot of us remain in the same stagnant state because we feel that we cut the line on that situation or person or vice, but in reality, that was just a temporary fix in facade of freedom, because if we do not unhook that fishing hook by getting to the genesis of the repeated sin, then that line will grow back to the surface and once again start making decisions for you, keeping you bound. So, by not veering off of the narrow path that we are now walking on, we keep the door shut on manipulating situations and remaining stuck at the level that we got off the train at, becoming stuck, stagnant, and stinking. Because we removed ourselves away from the stream of living water to partake in devilish activity. You do not have to get off your narrow path to say, oh, they need help over there, let me go help them. Oh, they need help over there, let me go help them. Oh, let me go. Before you know it, you're like, where the line at? Where is the line? What was the line I was on? Now you got to go get back and get delivered again. So when you are walking your narrow path like an L, straight from my Father coming down to me. My path is narrow. He's going to put in my path who he needs to have an encounter with every day, moment by moment. Father, go before me, make my path narrow. Asking our Father to make our paths clear. Like, go remove my obstacles, Father. So, how do you do all of that, you say? What? So, with that being said, we have to die to worldly desires. Those desires will cripple our purpose because the world's desires are not of our Father in heaven. They are, in fact, at war with Yah's will purposely to turn his created children against him. Satan he knows he's going to hell, okay? So he wants to take as many as Yah's created children with him. He knows he's not going to win, but he's trying to win as many people at the party of hell as he can get. So he can say, ha ha, I didn't win, but look how many of your kids I got. You know, right? Okay, so that's what the goal is. Do not be a part of Satan's goal. Be a part of our Father's mission. How about that?